Hello, this is Richard with BetterView Software. Today I'm going to show you the importance of having a proper backup, being able to recover files, have version history with OneDrive, which is, of course, quite important, and stay tuned, you'll find out why. Okay, so what we have is a Windows 10 computer that I'm connected to remotely. This is the same resolution you'd find on a notebook. And you'll notice that with OneDrive, what we have here is status icons when I look in my documents directory. Some have clouds, some have check marks, and we're going to get into that and show you exactly what that means. So firstly, we have a little icon down here that looks like a cloud, and that is the OneDrive icon. So I'm going to click on that, go up to the little gear, and go into settings because I want you to see how things are set up. Now, in the sync and backup, we've got the importance of backing up PC folders to OneDrive, and when I look at Managed Backup, I can see that documents are backed up, and I don't have anything else. So the pictures and desktop are optional, the music and videos. Unfortunately, OneDrive will not back up anything else in your computer. So if you have another directory somewhere on your hard drive that has documents or maybe data from an accounting program, OneDrive is not going to back that up. It's only really going to back up what's under your documents folder. So let's go into this a bit and see what's here. So what happens is that if you see a cloud icon, that means that the information has been backed up to OneDrive, and currently the information is only on OneDrive. It's not on your computer until you click on it. So if I were to double click on this file to open it up, it would change into a check mark, which means that it is now local on the computer. Now we have options on how we store things with OneDrive. If I right click on here, we have View Online. So that would open up a web browser to go to the OneDrive site itself. We have the version history, which we're going to get into in a minute. But we also have Always Keep on this device. So if I click this, what's going to happen is that it's going to download this program, which you can see with the circles. And now there's a check mark, a green check mark, but the circle's filled in. So what that means is that it will always be kept on this device. Whether I'm connected to the internet or not, it's always going to be there. Now this other document that I opened up a little while ago, you can see there's a check mark, but it's a hollow circle. And what that means is that it was downloaded to my computer. Currently it's here, but depending upon the OneDrive settings, it's going to disappear from the local computer and only be on the OneDrive itself. So what I want to show you is if we select the copy here, and I'm going to right click on my mouse and go down to delete. So I'm going to delete this folder, or this file I mean. So as you can see, it's gone, but it's been copied into the recycle bin. So if I go up into the recycle bin, right click on it, instead of emptying the cycle bin, I'm going to open it up right at the top here. And now I have this file that I just deleted in this recycle bin. Normally the files are kept there for 30 to 60 days, but again, you can change that in the operating system. So I'm going to right click on this folder or file and say restore. So now it's disappeared out of my recycle bin. And I'm going to close that. And I see that if I just open this up and resort it again, we have this file restored. Now, the interesting thing is I'm going to show you, and again, you can see it's synchronizing. Now I'm going to open up my computer to my local computer on Windows 11. So I'm looking at this again, my documents folder. So on my bill paying checklist here, I want to open this up because it's been edited a number of times. I'm going to right click. I have to go to show more options. And right down here we have version history. When I click on version history, I can see that all the times that I've edited this document, and there's a history. So that means I can restore this document to any point in time that I have here. Now, Microsoft OneDrive will only keep that history going for up to 30 days. So if you have a file change that's older than 30 days, it's not going to be here. Now, of course, the question is, why is the file history important? So let's go into that. I'm going to go to my folder here, into church, and I have this document, What is Sin? And as you can see in the narrow view, I've got the check marks here, which means it's located. So I'm going to open up What is Sin? And it's opening up in Word. So now we have that. I'll just drag that over here. So here it is. So what happens if I make a mistake, Control-Shift-N, and I delete this because I want to start on a new document? Now I'm going to save the document and close it. And let's say I don't have the copy here at all. So the question is, oh no, I have a document, but I have the history missing. So if I open this up again with Word, I find that I'm missing the second half of it, right? What I need to do is restore from an earlier version. So I'm going to right-click on the document, show more options in Windows 11, go to the version history. Now I have the document 2 minutes ago. That's the one that was destroyed. I want to go back 1 to the 4 minutes ago. Click on the more options, and I have a restore button. So I'm going to hit my restore, and I find it's in use, so I can't restore it right now. But if I wait a few moments, Word will release it, and then I'll be able to restore it. Okay, let's try this again. Right-click on the document, show more options, version history, go back to the old file, restore. It is now restoring. So now that I've recovered from the version history, I can double-click on the file, on the document file, and as you can see, I now have all the information that I deleted before. So that's one of the reasons why it's important to have your file history that you're able to get to. And this works, again, because I have this synchronized on both a Windows 10 PC and a Windows 11 PC. Any changes that I make on one computer appears on the other. However, it does sometimes take time for that to load. That's one of the reasons why having a proper backup is very important. And BetterView Software does offer a cloud backup solution that will keep files for a long period of time. And as I said, if your file's not in your Documents folder, it's not backed up with OneDrive. So you need another solution. Thank you so much for watching. You have yourselves a great day, and we shall see you next time. Take care. Little bit of a bonus. I'm sure you're probably wondering where you control how much time documents and old files will stay in the recycle bin and also downloaded from OneDrive and stay on your computer. Well, this is where, again, Windows 10 and 11 are a little bit different. If we are on Windows 10, we go to the Start menu here and open up Settings. Right there from the Start menu. What we have to do is go into System and down to Storage. And we'll see on Windows 10, Storage Sense is turned off right now. So we want to turn Storage Sense on. and go down to the configure storage sets as well, because we need to find out when it's going to run. So here, temporary files, we've got delete temporary files that my apps aren't using. Right now the default is 30 days. If I hit the drop down, we can see that it's 1 day, 14 days, 30 or 60, or never. As I said, default is 30 days. I'm going to leave that there. You can also control delete files in my download folder if they haven't been opened for more than, let's go 30 days again for that. So that'll clear up our download. And down here we have locally available cloud content. Storage Sense can free up space by removing unused cloud-backed content from your device. Content flagged as always keep on this device will not be affected. So this is OneDrive Personal, and what we want to do is select, and I'm going to say 14 days. So that means if I've opened up a document that's on OneDrive and it downloads it into my documents, it will stay there for 14 days. If I haven't touched it in 14 days, it will then be freed up or removed from my local storage on the computer, and it will remain in the OneDrive. So that's how you set things up on Windows 10. And we're just going to close the settings. They're automatically saved. And now let's take a look at Windows 11 quickly. So on Windows 11, I'm going to open up our settings again. I'm in the home menu. I'm going to go to System. And looking down here, again, we have storage listed. Clicking on storage, we can see it's calculating how much is on the hard drive right now. Here's Storage Sense, which is turned on. So again, clicking on Storage Sense, we have how often does it run, deleting files in the recycle bin. I'm going to say if they haven't been there if its file's been there for 14 days, get rid of it. For the downloads folder, same thing. I'm going to say if they've been there for 14 days and I haven't touched them, clean up my computer. Here's my iCloud drive for content, which I'm going to, again, go down to 14 days. iCloud Photos, I can say 14 days. Here's my Better View account software. So what happens is that OneDrive is different for both your personal files and your business files if you have two OneDrive accounts. So again, I can say 14 days on each, and there we go. So now it'll run every 14 days for my file and keep my system a little cleaner. So thanks again. Hope you enjoyed the extra. Take care. We'll see you next time.